These songs convey a sense of belonging, hope and belief. They convey a love for a free Latvia, a country located on the Baltic coast. Every 5 years, 40,000 amateur performers from all over Latvia gather to celebrate at an enormous song and dance festival. This year, Alina Igosheva and Armand Spriedols are taking part in the festivities. They just met each other for the first time here. Alina comes from Russia. She has Latvian ancestors. When she was younger, she sang in a Latvian choir in Moscow. She often went with her ensemble to Riga to perform. But now she lives here and teaches at a Russian school. 1/4 of Latvia's population speaks Russian. Alina says she is building bridges to help connect the two cultures.
Some of the children who are at the Latvian kindergarten now speak fluent Latvian. Others hardly ever used to speak it at home. Things are more difficult for them.
Dancing is as important to Armands as singing is to Alina. It's part of their identity. Armands is a farmer who grows sea buckthorn in western Latvia. 2 times a week he drives nearly 3 hours to rehearse with his dance ensemble.
When my sister and I were little, our parents brought us to Liepāja to take dance lessons. We drove 10 kilometers to take classes. Since then, dancing has become part of my weekly routine.
The Song and Dance Festival started 150 years ago. During 50 of those years, Latvia was part of the Soviet Union. Back then, some of their native songs were banned. But when the USSR fell apart, millions of people in the Baltic countries demonstrated peacefully for their new independence and sang folk songs as a sign of solidarity. It was dubbed the Singing Revolution.
We fought hard to regain freedom in Latvia. There are many songs about this. They are intertwined with my own life story. I cannot imagine who I would be without these songs.
That might explain why these amateur dancers and singers rehearse for years preparing for the festival. The rehearsals become much more intense the last few days before the show. Then there is hardly any time for anything else.
My family supports my hobby. My wife doesn't dance, but my children do. As their father, I'm happy they share my passion.
Performing on stage in front of 10,000 people is exhilarating. And when the week-long show is over, the performers celebrate together until dawn. They are making the most of it because they have to wait 5 years until they can meet up again.